Everybody, so this is a screencast for Caesar, Book 5, Chapter 29. So starting the translation, contra ea, against these things. Titurius is the subject, so Titurius um, explained, and the Clemitabat starts an indirect statement with the facturos as the verb and the infinitive. So that they would do uh, implied this thing, Sero, too late. Cum starts a cum clause there, so when um, greater bands of the enemies, having been joined with the Germans, had arrived, conveniscent. Or, and then this cum starts another cum clause, when, so, or when some other disaster, Esset Acceptum, had been received in the closest winter camps, in proximis hibernis. So this slide is continuing the indirect statement, so a lot of the subjects are in the accusative and the verbs are in infinitive. So he thought, implied here in the first sentence, that the opportunity for deliberating esse brevem was short. He thought that Caesar had set out into Italy, as the Carnutes would have not otherwise, they would not otherwise have taken the plan of killing Testigus. So nor would the Eburones, if he had been present, have come venturus esse ad castra to the camp with tanta contemptione, such defiance nostri for us. So this slide again continues the indirect statement. So that he did not regard the enemy as an advisor, but as a thing, said Rem. Sub esse Rhenum, that the Rhine was near, that the mortem Ariovisti, the death of Ariovistus, and our previous victories were esse of great pain magno dolori Germanis to the Germans. That tot Gallium, all of Gaul, ardere, burned. That after having received, Acceptes having received tot contumeliis, so many defeats, and the tot goes with contumeliis, not Gallium. I think I made a mistake back a few seconds. That she, meaning Gaul, redactam, was reduced under the command of the Roman people. That Gaul's superior glory in military matters was being extinguished. So postremo, lastly or finally, who would persuade himself of this, that Ambiorix would had resorted to a plan of this manner with Carteret, without sure ground, and that's kind of an idiomatic way of saying he's not really sure about the outcome. That suam sententiam, his opinion, esse tutam, would be safe on either side, utram quae partem. if uh, if there would be nothing more formidable, um, we would arrive ad proximam legionem at the next legion cum nullo periculo, with no danger. So, if all of Gaul conspired with the Germans, their unam salutem, their one safety, would be um, positioned in speed. So their one safety positioned in speed. So quem exitum, what end, what difference would the concilium cotae, the plan, or the certain plan, quidem concilium cotae, and of those who disagreed with Cotta, have. In quo, from which, if danger was not present, but so certe, certainly, longinqua, far off, fames, famines. So certainly, long off famines by siege were timenda, to be feared. So that is all for the screencast for Caesar's de Bello Gallico, Book 5, Chapter 29.